Alright, starting out with just a basic bag. Normally I carry two phones, one for work, one for personal. So I have those two options. I carry a spare battery for this phone. This is an internal battery, so I just have normally a charging cable, which is in my car, and this so I can plug it into a wall. This is the same thing. I've got this plug for my phone just in case. I always carry my Leatherman. And my handgun and extra ammo is always assumed that I carry that in the car or on my person. It's actually not part of the bag, but when coming together, it makes the whole get home bag complete. So the idea is a get home bag. This is about 12 hours of getting home in inclement weather. Right now it's winter time in North Carolina, so getting home from work or being stuck in a car. I work probably about 20 miles. If I follow the roads, it's going to be a bit shorter if I cut through. So I do have extra clothes, waterproofed. I've got extra headgear in case I'm not wearing a hat at work. Gloves, socks is always a must. I like to carry another pair of underwear. You never know if you've eaten something kind of funky. It sounds kind of stupid, but you'll appreciate it if you have something extra to change into. Same thing with a shirt and a pair of quick-drying pants. I've always got a flashlight. I've used a 550 cord that I've tied around it. This is something you can sit there and put around your neck. That way you can handle things if need be. It's got a bright light if it's in the right setting. There we go. For rain gear, instead of wearing having a jacket that you got to compress, or you might have one on you, but just in case you have a poncho that's quick deploy. Medicine, just a tourniquet, which is pretty much going to stop any like major bleeding. You can use the extra clothes as just preliminary kind of like bandaging, but most common is you'll have like little ouchie boo-boos and like medicine. I've got tweezers for splinters, ibuprofen, anti-diarrheal, antihistamine, because you're more likely to get hit by bugs or have the shits than you are to get shot. So instead of 550 cord, I've got quick zip ties. They really weigh nothing, and you can just fold them up. They make them all kinds of different sizes and shapes. Water, just to get you started, because you can always refill in an urban environment where we live. I do have a Sawyer water filter just in case, and it comes with a bag. So worst case, I run out of water, I can filter some out. I don't imagine that I'll be starting too many fires. So I've got this old box from Wolf Ammo, which they come with these little pieces of paper, and so I've got a second lighter in here, and these little pieces can get you started on a bigger fire. So I've got 2 lighters in there with that, and then I've got a couple of protein bars, or like just granola bars, whatever, just something to get you going, because I mean you'll be able to find food. And again, the intention is really to get home within 6 to 12 hours, not be stuck out in the cold or whatever. You should be able to get home by then. The next step, for if you work further from home or you're going to be traveling further, you might add more items to this, i.e. like more medical, or just more water, more food, or more clothing. But really this is what's going to get you home, especially in the area that we live in.